Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a new video. I'm gonna do this straight off the bat, right? I'm not gonna be talking off a script. I'm going straight freestyle. I've got music in one ear, and the other ear I've just got the microphone. So, this year has been quite hectic for me personally. I know you guys probably had a worse year than me. I mean, I'm just a guy creating videos for fun in his spare time on YouTube. I'm not like maybe like what you guys do. Like I know you guys struggle a lot because you guys, from what I've seen and what you guys have told me, you guys are either uni students or you're like school students. You've got to struggle with homework. You've got to struggle with all these other things. I've finished high school. I'm about to go to uni. This year coming actually. Well, I would say this year coming, but at the moment it's this year coming. It's actually like a couple of months away because by the time this uploads, I'm recording this right now in before October, so it's probably going to be out like New Year's Day because that's what the whole video is going to be for. But basically, I'm going to be studying social media and marketing. How nuts is that? And that's going to be like a whole year-long course. And because of I have issues, I have neurodivergence, so I'm not going to go into that. But like, I can basically get everything I need in order for it to be easier for me and not struggle. Like I understand people struggle a lot even when they don't have help, but I need like lots of help because of my issues. So I get like a longer experience in order to complete this like degree, right? So there's going to be a lot of issues coming up this year for me personally, and I know a lot of issues for you guys too because I'm dealing with living crisis, right? Like because the world is so inflated at the moment to the point where you can't even buy a chip packet anymore for $2. It's gonna be $12. And imagine that for houses. Houses are crazy. Like over here where I am, they're probably like $1 million for like a little bad 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, no car bay. Like you have no view whatsoever for $1 million. How crazy is that? And that's AUD, Australian dollars. But for like American, I would say that's around like maybe like $600,000 for you guys. And Canadian, I'm pretty sure has the same, different currency with the same like money thing, if you get what I'm saying. So probably around that much, but like that's still crazy for me personally. Like I have never ever seen, like when I was younger, I've always thought like, all right, so you have to work for a bit, you get a house, and then once you get a house, we're all set. But no, it's completely different. When your world changes when you get older, because you realize all these things, like you have to earn a certain amount of money in order to get a certain house that you would like. Like you have, I don't know how they do it. You got people making millions upon millions, and they're just sitting at home. I kind of went off track, but what I'm talking about is like you got the regular human being that goes to school, goes to university, and then tries to get a job, and they get a job that they want to get. But the issue is with that job is sometimes it doesn't pay that much, and then their living is just terrible. Like you can't afford certain things, and you're trying to study too, or you have a job like the job doesn't pay that well. It's just terrible. It's just whack. Like I can't really speak myself because I'm still living. Well, I would say I'm living at home, but I pay rent, so not really. But like, it's still a lot, and my parents are struggling too, from from what they've told me. So like, how nuts is that? Like, we're living in 2025 now. Hopefully, house costs do go down. Same with food. Food is nuts. Oh, it's crazy to think because fast food is cheaper than going to the shops and actually preparing a meal. It's like what, like $18 for like a burger and chips and a drink and some nuggets. You go to the shops with that type of money, what will you get? You'll get like probably half a milk bottle. I shouldn't be swearing. You get half a milk bottle and like half a bit of bread, which is crazy. This year's been so hectic, man. First, I have to move states. I lose contact with one of my friends. I've got people dying all around me. My friend tells me that one of his friends committed, not his friend, his cousin, actually. I was going to upload a video about that, but I thought that's in poor taste. Like, I can't do that. But, like, I'm dealing with that type of stuff with my friend. He's also has, like, his family stuffed. Alcoholics. It's just, if you know someone like that and you have like a close relationship with them, I'd say like just try and check up on them, man. Like I'm trying to check up on him as most as possible. He can't even like we used to play like we used to go to high school together, right? And I had to move states, but we usually used to play here and there on Xbox, and because that's just like what you do when like you can't go outside and stuff like that. Because I'm in a different state, so I can't really do anything with him. But we used to go out and play basketball. I used to smash him, mate. I used to smash him. I'm 6'4", so you can just imagine me dunking on him. Oh, it was amazing. But I'm in a different state now, so I can't play with him. Like physically, I have to. It sounds strange. I can't play with him. I can't hang out with him physically. I have to do it online. And we used to play Halo. Well, when we say I used to, I played with him last week. And then he told me that he's afraid to play Halo. He's afraid to play games because his parents are like, you know, and they would yell at him. They would like, I don't want to say abuse, but the word he told me is that she is addicted to alcohol, his mother, and she screams and yells, and he's getting scared. And what I told him, man, because he has cousins and stuff like that, and he's really close to them, I said, man, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to leave her, or you're going to have to try and figure out what's wrong with her and try and help her. Because he's been trying to help her for a while. There's like an ongoing issue, right? So I told him, mate, you're just going to have to suck it up. You're going to have to try and help her. You're going to have to try and like stop it. And he said he's already tried that. It didn't work. So then what I told him is why don't you just go to either your sisters or your cousins and just stay there for a bit, try and work things out, and maybe avoid that. Because if you can't stop it, there's no way you can fix it. It's the harsh reality. Like, but he said he's going to try and help, so that's that. I don't want to really get too deep into that because it's like a massive rabbit hole, and like, man, it's just depressing to me. Just talking about that, it sounds so surreal, but it's real. It's what the world is so stuffed, man. It's like you don't want to know these things, but like they're everywhere. It's like my parents and they got hit by a car yesterday, and the guy didn't even care. It was like, what's the world coming to? I think this got a little depressing, man. I really think it did. Never mind about that. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do for YouTube personally. I mean, I just like creating videos, but if I'm gonna be talking about depressed stuff, maybe I shouldn't start a recording. But that's the harsh reality, I guess. Oh yeah, and this year I also got copyright strike from Mojang, the big boys, the big man. How crazy is that? How crazy? Mojang stepped in and dismantled my video. I was scared. I was scared. Like, what am I gonna do? You know, I thought they were taking my channel away, and not to mention when I was so scared that they took away all my capes and also my Minecraft account. I was so scared. And that same day that happened, the night before, I've already talked about this. My friend got a random text message from some random guy, and he said he's gonna come over and do stuff to him. He said he's planting bombs in certain places, and I'm like, man, what the hell? And he was so determined that this guy was harmless. So what he did is he created a group chat, started adding him, right, and asking him questions, saying, what is wrong with you, this, and this? What's my address, buddy boy? And the guy just sent one message, said 1 hour, and then he just deleted it and left the whole thing. So nothing happened an hour later, by the way, nothing whatsoever. And if you search, obviously what's happened is, like, this is what usually people do, is you can find this background checker thing. It's online. If you just search someone's alias, it comes up with other aliases. But the issue with me is that my name, Tuao, I don't know how people, some guy called me Soup the other day. It's like, how do you pronounce soup out of Tuao? They either say Tia, Tua, Tuao, or soup. Like, what does that do? That doesn't even fit anywhere in between me. Soup. Anyway, since my name is like 3 people have had it before on Minecraft. My friend used to have it. That's why I got actually, I'll tell you why I actually have that name Tuao in a minute. But like, 3 people have had that name before. So if they search my name up, it's probably going to be some other guy from America or something. So it's not going to be me. My friend got that. So I'll tell you the story of how we got it. So it was I want to say 2020. This is back when Hypixel was still massive. Hypixel right now has fallen off a slight bit, I'd like to say. Maybe more than what it used to be. The reason, in my opinion, is because there used to be a mode, I don't know if this is like legitimate, this is just the way I see it. There used to be a mode on Hypixel in Skywars named Ranked Skywars, and everyone used to go crazy for the rewards. I mean crazy. They used to just hack, they used to do all this type of stuff. So my friend, he decided, you know what I can do? I can make a shop online where I can sell Ranked Skywars accounts, right? So what he does is he has this fanatic thing in his head where he likes to make the perfect account possible and sell it off for the perfect amount of price. He did this with a few accounts. One of them is actually still running around today in Skywars. I think he changed the name to Evil Gachi, the guy that took it. The actual original name for that account was Kowa. That was supposed to be a Naruto reference. Anyway, he named one of the accounts that he was creating. He had 5 of them. He had certain bots that could grind out duels, and he had certain bots that can grind out levels on Hypixel, like Hypixel levels. He had a certain bot to he had a certain bot in order to get at Skywars levels. Sorry. And then he had a certain bot to for something. He had 2 other things. I forgot what they were. So he named one of them Tuao. I still have the original Tuao account, by the way. I renamed it to Pentacape. I am not lying. I renamed it to Pentacape. If you check the stats on duels on Hypixel, it is one of the highest ranked duels accounts you can get. I think it's Sumo Grandmaster 5 or something. He got that. You're not going to believe it, by using a bot. And then the bot got banned, so you can't do that again. But I have one of the accounts that has a glitched icon thing for duels. So he had that account. He decided he was going to use that as a duels account. He grinded those levels out through a bot that you could just download. You can't get it anymore. This was like years and years ago. And then he would grind out Ranked Skywars and try and get it at least Diamond Division, sometimes Masters, but Masters Division you needed to hack in order to get Masters, because let's be honest, everyone in Masters Division was hacking. There was no going back from that. I'm being serious. They either had low reach or they had like traces or something. They were either like robotic in a way. So Diamond was the only way to get it. So he used to just grind out Skywars. This was around the time when he decided that he didn't really like Skywars anymore, and he didn't like Hypixel anymore, or Minecraft in general. So he kind of slagged it. He didn't really care. So what he did instead is he actually hacked. He used vape. He went full on nutso mode, and he actually ended up getting Diamond. But the issue with that is that the day before the day that when they give ranked rewards out, they have to check through every single. This is when replays was a thing, by the way, because before seasons before, replay was not a thing, and you could just get it. But you know, Hypixel implemented replay mode so they could check certain things. That's what my friend said. So obviously they checked Ranked Skywars, all his matches, to see if they were all legitimate, and of course it was b-hopping. He was jumping around and spinning basically. And the day that we were going to get Diamond Division, we had 5 other accounts exactly like Tuao that was going to get Diamond Division. But of course, when the day hit, when you claim your rewards, we got cleared. It got wiped. We didn't get any of the rewards, nothing, and we were so sad. I mean, I remember the account names; they're so clean. It was Tuao, my main one, of course. There was Vioxa, Ben, and when I mean Ben, it's the talking dog Ben. It's L3AEN, Ben. When you press tab, it looks like the L and a 3 looks like Ben, like a B. And then there was Irish Pixie Corn. Irish Pixel Corn, sorry. That's an old Masters Division account that Wolvax used to own. Irish Pixie Corn. We named it Irish Pixel Corn. And that account actually did get Gold Division. I don't know how it got Gold Division. Its now name is Cerny with an E instead of an I. It's CERINE, I think. I don't think I spelled it right. I actually don't think I spelled it right. It's CERNIE, yeah. Okay, like that. And of course everything got wiped. So what I decided to do, this might seem controversial, is I decided to keep the name. I bought the account off my friend. I kept the name because it had high stats on duels. it was possibly worth around like $100 by that point because it had like high stat duels account, 4-letter pre-name. It was very, very clean. So what I decided to do is around that time, I had a Minecon account, as I always had a Minecon account, right? And at the time, the name of the account was cringe. It was like, don't egg spam or something. It was cringe as. So what I decided to do is I decided, you know what? I want to test myself. The API is down. You can't name snipe properly. But if there was a way, I want to try and snipe it, hand snipe it, without knowing the proper time. But I knew that around that time, if that makes sense. Like, it was around like 9:20, I changed the name. But when I sniped the name, it was actually 9:30. So I don't know if I was tripping or something, but I ended up sniping the name Tuao off my old duels account that I bought, and I've had the name ever since. I think that was like, what, like 5 months ago? It's pretty recent. I still have access to that duels account. I might actually do a gameplay video on the glitched duels account. That would be awesome. Anyway, guys, I don't think I have anything else to talk about other than like have a good New Year's, I guess. Let's like get New Year's resolutions out the way. This year, I want to try and crack at least maybe 5k subs. I want to try and have this channel booming, and I don't know. I want to do something for you guys, the community. Like, I want to try and with my money that I get from YouTube, I'm probably gonna get like everyone that is either in a live stream or something. I'll probably get them all MVP++ on Hypixel, or I'll do something like that around that. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, guys, peace out. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.